What's up? 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 Well, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Niecy, aka Janice, aka nah. It's your girl Janice over at Real Life and Reborns, and you have to excuse my voice. My I'm nasally. It is definitely allergy season. I just took an allergy pill. Was gonna do a video last night, fell asleep. So here I am today doing a video. And I have to go to work, so I'm not gonna belabor the time. I'm gonna be quick, 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 quick. I'm gonna be kind of quick with this, okay? Just have a few updates and check out the shirt. Who's that, y'all? Who's that, y'all? Who's that, y'all? Who's that, y'all? Strawberry shortcake, Strawberry Fields, Forever Fresh. Okay, so I thought that was a really cute shirt. Of course, got it from Walmart for a little bit of nothing. Okay, I'm a budget shopper and I don't care who knows. Um, yeah, because over here I'm not rich. You know, we're comfortable, but we're not raking in the dough like that where I'm gonna be, wearing name brand all the time and stuff like that. I mean, I do have some name brand stuff, but I like being comfortable. Yeah, you get it. You guys get it. So today I'm just coming to you with a real quick video. Before I continue, I'm going to ask you guys if you could please smash the like button on my video, okay? Please leave me a comment because I love interacting in the comments. Any of my subscribers know that I love interacting in the comments. I may not comment right away because I am really busy. But once I sit down and I rewatch my video, more than likely I'm going to be in the comment section just kind of looking around and responding to, whatever questions or comments that you guys may have. I had on lashes a little while ago. I had to take them off. They was tearing my eyes up. Okay, so real quick, concerning the lashes, I usually do the individual, boop, 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 boop. But here lately, I've been doing the strips because obviously they're quicker, they're much more convenient, and things like that. But I have small eyes, okay? I am Pernice's daughter, okay? So, with that being said, I have small eyes, so a lot of times the strips are pretty wide, they're pretty big, and I should probably cut them, okay? Cut a little bit off to fit my eye, but the only issue I have with that is that when I go to kind of cut them, cut a piece of the lash off, um, the end be kind of like rigid or sharp, if you will. And when I put it on my eye in the corner, I can feel the hard part of it kind of, sticking me a little bit. So then I'm kind of pulling on them all day long because they're kind of annoying. So, with that being said, I think I'm definitely going to go back to doing individual lashes because the strips, I mean, I don't know how many I brought over the past couple weeks, but every single last one of them that I put on my eye, um, it seems to kind of bother me in the corners. The last pair I had on before this video that I pulled off, I didn't cut them. I was like, okay, I'm not going to cut them. I'm going to just adjust them to my eye. They were really big and they were still doing the same thing in the corner. So I don't know. Whatever. But right now, I don't have any lashes on, which is fine. But yeah, so what's up with you guys? I hope everybody is doing fine. Um, shout out. I want to shout my girl out over at um uh 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 uh, uh Carla over at Carla's Bunny Trail. Okay, Shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you. Much love. Much love to you. I want to shout out my girl Beth over at Grandma's Magical Whisper. I'm just getting comfy. Oh, getting comfy, putting my fat legs up. Grandma's Magical Whisper. I want to shout you out. I got much, much, much love for you. You know that I love you. Such a humble, sweet spirit, but she knows how to get crunk when she needs to. Yeah. Okay, that those are the type of people that I love being around because I'm pretty much the same way, right? Um, I I will give you, like they say, the shirt off my back, right? But at the same time, I don't play. Everybody who really knows me knows that that is my character. My best friend Nicole, shout out to you, Nicole. I love you. Um, Once I remember her telling me, she said, Janice, you're really a genuine person. That's what I like about you. You have a big heart. But she said at the same time, you don't play. And, once again, I am Pernice's daughter. That's exactly how, my mom was. We tend to take after our parents' traits, okay? So, yeah, I mean, if I know you and, you're treating me right and you're doing me right, I will love you down. I will love you down. I was wondering what that little thing was, but I will love you down, okay? And as long as you treat me right, I have no problem with giving you the world. That's just the way I am. That's the way I've always been. But if you cross me and you do me dirty, I'm gonna definitely, I don't hold my tongue. I'm very, very transparent. I'm very honest. I will let you know in a minute. And if you piss me off, you might just see that other side of Janice. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I take pride in that because, over the years I've definitely have been getting better since I've been getting older, and I try to take the high road, as so to speak. Um, as they say, I try to be the bigger person, as they say. And I try not to, flip my lid, but I can't promise you, I'm human too, okay? So I might just, rip you a new hole and, call it a day. But more than likely, being that I am different now, oops, um, the hell, hold up. Look, I'm fighting over a piece of lint. Let me wipe this down. I got all my handy dandy rags on hand. But being that I am a lot more humbler now, I'll probably come to regret it later on, but then again, maybe not, you know. Um, but the way God has made me, um, I am not like other people where, I can just do anything, meaning I can't just straight up cuss you out or rough you up or slap the living shit out of you and then be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be convicted a little bit later on. I may apologize or I may just repent to God. You know what I'm saying? But in any event, that's not what we're talking about today in this video. Even though this is real life and reborns, I'm gonna touch on a couple of things I wanted to talk about so I can get out of here, right? And so I can come back tomorrow. I am off. I'm gonna try my best to do at least 3 videos a week. Okay, I want to be more consistent, which I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to be about it, right? Um, so yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna turn. Look at my little baby right there. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. Look at her. Okay, so today is also going to be a name reveal, right? So I was looking at this little girl, looking at her. As you guys know, I'm not completely done with her. I do have to give her lashes. I did order some hair, right? But I'm looking at her, and I'm like, man, what is her name gonna be? She is such a sweetie pie. Okay, this is mama's baby right here. Such a cute little girl. I'm like, what is her name gonna be? And I got this little tiny Kyria because she's so tiny. And obviously, this I got from Walmart. It was just in the doll section. But I was like, what in the entire. This little tiny thing was $15. I was like, Walmart ought to be ashamed of themselves. They really do. $15 for a doll? Plastic little, like, come on now. Ain't nothing to it, right? But I kept looking at this little girl and looking at her, and I'm so in love with her. And I'm like, what is your name? What's your name, little one? you know? So it came to me that in Italian, the word love is amore, right? When the sun hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Like Frankie sang it best, right? Frank Sinatra. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to name her exactly Amore. I could, right? So um I was like, I think Amori, Amori. I think Amori, okay, it's still Amore, right? But it's just the E is exaggerated. So her name is gonna be Amori. Amori. Um, Not exactly sure how I'm gonna spell it, but her name is gonna be Amori. Okay, so I left out the drum roll, but her name is gonna be Amori. Because every time I look at her, all I think about is how precious and sweet she is and how much I love her. So her name is gonna be Amori, okay? Or Amore, if you will. Okay? You say tomato, I say tomato type thing. So her name is gonna be Amori, right? And then I want to kind of show you guys. Look at who's over here. So, listen, y'all. Y'all can call me what y'all want to call me. Okay? I promise you, I'm not a garbage picker and I don't pick through people's garbage. But this one particular time, when I seen this walker that looked like it was practically new, I was like, I gotta have it. Okay? It was sitting outside of someone's house and their neighbor was on the porch and they saw me stop and back up and get out the car and they were like, oh, you looking at the walker? And I'm like, yeah. And they were like, well, my neighbor is moving, they just put that out there and there's another toy over there and everything is in really good condition. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind you taking it, it's garbage. So me being the person that I am, I didn't give a damn who was looking. I popped my trunk. Bing. I put it in the trunk. Now, when I brought it home, it was in really good condition. However, the little white top pieces you see, they kind of slide out, and there's a tray underneath. Under that, you could tell it was like baby cookie crumbs or something like that. So, I took it down in my basement and I just bleached the entire thing down. Okay? Whether it looked dirty or not, that's just how I am. Because me being a nurse, I know that just because you can't see germs does not mean that they are not there, right? They can be microscopic. So, me being me, I always take precautions if I get something from even the thrift shop because I don't know if they wash their stuff. I don't know what they do. But I know what I do, and when I bring stuff home, it's going to definitely more than likely see bleach. And if it can't see bleach, it's going to see some type of disinfectant, whether it's alcohol, whether it's whatever. Okay? So that is what our girl, Pippa, okay? And I have a name reveal for her as well. Come on over here, mama. And I'm going to point you guys down here because I thought this was really cute too. There's a little ball on it, and it makes noise. A deer, a female deer. Na, 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 na. I don't know if that's the right song I'm humming, but yeah. So that is the walker. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's the mouse. Is that my mouse that dropped? It is. But I'm gonna bring you guys. Unplug this. And I'll bring you guys closer and closer. Okay, how can I do it? I'll do it like that. But that is the walker. Excuse my dated carpets. Which brings me to a time that we're gonna do. But that's the walker, and these slide out. Which, listen, I'm not about to break my nails right now. This slides out, and that slides out. Okay, there's Pippa. She has her sippy cup. Say hi, Pippa. So yeah, so there is my baby Pippa, right? And I thought that was really, really cute, right? Can't beat that for it to be free, okay? Like my mom used to say, you can't beat that with the bat. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this. So yeah, so drum roll, please. We missed the last one. Introducing my baby, Piper. So, okay, y'all, I know it's real corny and all that stuff, but I like it because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I absolutely love the name Pippa. I do. But I also realize that it is so unoriginal and so unauthentic because that's literally the name of the sculpt, right? It's Pippa. And although I absolutely adore that name, I loved it from the first moment I heard it. I can't have my baby just being around here literally with every name that every person that has the Pippa sculpt, or, I mean, obviously people are going to name their Pippa sculpt differently, but just the simple fact that the sculpt name is Pippa, okay, and she's plastered all over social media, okay, as the Pippa sculpt. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. So I think Piper is close to Pippa. I like it also. Okay, I like it a lot, but it's a little different. It's a little variation on the name, right? So say hi to Piper. Hi guys. That's mommy baby. She is so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, I've been thinking about a lot of different changes to this little corner over here I call a nursery, right? And obviously that's gonna be in a later video, okay? It's gonna be soon. Uh, and it's not gonna be that far away. Let's see. Also, I have about 5 tags that I want us to do. They're gonna be fun. They're gonna be interactive. Okay, you're gonna have to get out your seat. You're gonna have to participate and all that good jazz. And obviously, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay. I know you're probably thinking like, "Damn, Janice, I'm grown. I don't have to do it because you're asking me to." And that's your prerogative. But all I'm saying is, if you want to have a damn good time, if you want to have some fun, if you want to spice up your channel, you want to spice up your life, we're gonna do some interactive hashtags, okay? Challenges, tags, what have you, okay? So let me see if I should name any of them. No, I'm not gonna do that because what I am gonna do is Uh, the next time I do a video, I'm just going to start the tag. Okay, that video is just gonna be the tag, literally. Um, so yeah, so I'm not gonna spoiler alert. I'm not gonna do that. Um, and that's really all that I think that I had today. I'm pretty sure it was something else, but I got my mind on work, so obviously, um, I can't think of anything else. Okay, but Amori and Piper. Piper Amori, okay? Um, so yeah, like I said, I gotta revamp my nursery. Okay, so I do have a couple of more little updates, okay? So, um, I have one more toddler coming, okay? And I'm not gonna say anything about that, that's gonna be a surprise. But the other doll that I have coming, it seems like I've literally been paying on it forever, but it's been about 3, 4 months. It is a full body silicone, and I think that's the extent of what I want to tell y'all. Okay. So as you can tell, obviously I don't have all the room in the world, so some things are going to be changing with the nursery. Um, I'm definitely still going to have my replicas. Yes, I am. Okay. Over here on this channel, we do not discriminate. Okay, I am no respected person. I love what I love. I love people who love what they love. I don't care if you love, and I'll keep repeating this as my disclaimer. I don't care if you love all authentic. I don't care if you love part authentic and part replica. I don't care what you like, as long as you are cool, okay, and you got a real cool vibe about you, and you have a genuine heart, you're not a liar, you're not messy or any of those other things. I like you, okay? It doesn't really matter, okay? And that was no shade, okay? So I know things can come off as being shade. That was no shade. I'm literally speaking as to what I like, right? So yeah, all are welcome at the over here on this channel. All are welcome, okay? So I am just gonna revamp things as far as I just want to see now how many replicas I have and how many authentic dolls I have. I'm gonna have to pull out my COAs, and I just want to kind of see, and then we're gonna kind of talk about how, because I do plan on either putting some dolls, a few dolls away that I know I'm not really going to work on, or I feel that it's really not worth the time in working on them. Uh, they were really practice dolls. So, yeah, so we'll talk about that in further detail next time. And this is Nisi, aka Janice, aka nah, that's it. So, I love you guys. Love, love, love. Much love. Don't forget the strawberry shortcake. Okay, this is my era. Okay, strawberry shortcake. That's my era, and I tend to like to rock things that's from my era. Okay, because I feel like I had the greatest era. Okay, with all the greats, Michael and okay. See, I can talk. I'm long-winded, and I've been went off to another, but I gotta literally get ready for work. It's almost 1 o'clock. I have to be there at 2:30. So I'm gonna end this video here. Um, and this has been Janice over at Real Life and Reborns. I never got my mouse. So I would show the fat fit, but it's just literally, look at that, I'm a slob. A pair of workout shorts. I don't want to move back because I feel like I look too fat, but I'll start showing you guys the fit that I have on every time I come on camera. Okay. Um, got the mouse. So, yeah, like I said, this is Janice over at Real Life and Reborns signing off. I hear one of my kids coming down the stairs. They're probably not gonna come down because they know I'm on video. They all shy. Well, Josiah is not really shy to get on camera, but in any event, this has been your favorite reborn mama, sexy mama. Okay, sexy mama. I don't know if you guys can tell or not. You probably can't because it translates to something different over there on the screen. But my hair is not blue anymore. It's purple. But I think it's still coming across as being blue. But I tried to do, I think you can see the purple. Let's see. I don't know. It looks blue on camera to me, but I literally tried to do the purple that I tried to do the first time. And I keep saying bye, and I've been leaving now for 10 minutes, so I'm really going to say bye. Signing off, Janice from Real Life and Reborns. Much love to you. Like Beth always says, be kind. If you can tell somebody that you love them today, okay, be true, be authentic. Give somebody a call that you haven't spoken to in a while. Check on them, okay? Tell them that you love them and tell them that you're praying for them, okay? And that's all I have for you. Until next time, guys. Peace.